Boop a doop boop. How's that? Sounding good? Ken, you're my test dummy because you're the only one watching. Yay! Sorry for the late start. I just had to get some technical things in line, but we're ready to go. Welcome again to the Slam Academy Daily Shred. Yeah, baby. We're going to shred it up tonight with the Dumpling Wacky Production Variety Hour. I'm Dumpling. Boop, 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 boop. Dumpling, right there. And I just want to start a brand new beat today. You know, I've been spending a lot of time trying to kind of hone my already made tracks that are getting ready, getting towards that finishing goalpost, getting towards completion. But I don't know, I just kind of wanted to take the time and just build something up from scratch. So all I've got in mind is 150 BPM. That's the tempo of this jam. So we're just gonna work our way from there. Gonna make some drums. Gonna make some little bass patches maybe or stuff like that, and just see where the creative flow takes us. Here we go. Let's go to my browser, and I got some fun drum racks I put together here. Let's put some of these in. And I kind of want to make something like open and just focusing on maybe like a kick snare and like a really dynamic synthesizer sound. So let's just get a patch in here. Check out these drum sounds. Yeah, I like that. I like this kick drum. I'm gonna stick with that. Yeah, let's do a little something like that. Yummy kick drums. We love the kick drum, baby. Maybe we could get a little metallic kick drum on the top of a few of these kick drums we already programmed here. Cool, those are sounding sweet. Let's get another MIDI track in here and load up these tasty snares and claps I got going. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's get a little snaring pattern in there. Ooh, maybe a little water droplet sound in there. I've been using that sample a lot lately, so I might have switched it out for something kind of similar, but... yeah, that sounded nice. It's a good layer of sounds. I feel like we can balance out the volumes of these kind of watery droplet sounds. Could you get turned down a little bit? Let's turn this guy down. Turn up these claps a little bit more to that snappy clappy. Let's get a little drum bus on there, kind of meld all those sounds together with a little distortion, drum compression, tasty bits. Let's do the same on our kick and snares, or our kick drums as well. No! Not a drum rack. Here we go. That's sounding nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're just going to hold off on the cymbals and all the fun syncopation that I know I want to do, and we're going to just make a nice bass patch. I'm even going to work with something that'll kind of have all the tools built in that I want to make something exciting, and that's going to be the Vital Synth. I think it's something long and sustaining with like some really cool filter motion, just something like that. Not the sub. The Vital. We're gonna call this Long Morph Bass. Pop that right in front there. Yeah, baby. So yeah, let's check out that. Check out that Vital Synth, shall we? Pop this up here. Yes? No? Oh! Come on! It's big synth. It takes a second to load. Yeah, let's record a little sequence in here. Yeah, I like the second half of what I recorded there. Let's get these second two bars, or these last 4 bars. Maybe give this a little quantization. Love it. Love it! Let's make the synthesizer interesting, huh? Let's give the synthesizer a little bit more teeth. Let's find some fun wavetables in here. Let's do some of these glork glunk. These things sound cool. I like that. Probably work with that. Let's find another one. Actually, you know what? I'll probably keep one of these on a more analog kind of basic shape. We got here. I like that. Yeah, those are good. Let's find another crazy one. Glork Glunk. What you got for me, Glork Glunk? That one kind of reminds me of the other one we picked. Oh, dang, that sounds nice too. Very thumpy dumpy. What up, Melon Farmer? Thanks for tuning in. It's good to see you. I got a new phone, by the way. It just came in, so I'm back on the internet stuff and we can hang out. Stressful week. But cool. Let's check this out. Let's get some nice LFO motion on here. Let's just grab this one right now and start moving some of these wavetables around. I really like this kind of section right here within the third oscillator. Yeah, let's do some of that on this guy here. Ooh, baby, let's do the third one. What's the third one doing? You might need a different one. Different wavetable. Yeah. Little FM stuff. Yay. Okay, so there's a lot happening now, so I think we need a little filter motion. Let's do the same, we'll basically do the same LFO, but just slightly different. Maybe move it around. And let's have everything go through filter 1. Maybe we'll have to go through filter 1 and filter 2. We can have a couple. We'll have a couple parallel versions here. What if we give this one a different time as well? Maybe some dotted quarter note or half note? Not in trigger mode though, let's just have it be... Yeah, so now we got two alternating, well, two slightly similar but just different enough to create some kind of multi-layered motion between these two LFOs. This is cool. Let's try seeing if we can find another fun low-pass filter. Let's turn these drums off for a moment. Okay. I feel like we're getting a little too high with that FM oscillator. You know, maybe we can map this to a macro and call this, let's just call this FM pitch. And then that way most of the time we could stick around here. But then maybe later we can give it a little, just a little flare on with those higher frequencies. See if we can get some cool spectral morphing happening with a couple of these oscillators here. Let's try just listening to the solar powered one. Yeah, let's do like a real slow LFO on this guy, like 1 bar. Not in trigger mode though. Oh, I did the wrong one. There you go. Ah, you go back to half bar. You go to sync. Full bar. That's some nice little formant shapes, formant kind of combinations of overtones on there. Yeah, not really feeling any of those on there. Let's try the FM. Whoa. Some weird flubby stuff. This is pretty cool. I could almost use an even slower LFO. Maybe like a ramp wave shape. God dang it, I keep doing the wrong one. 4. I want LFO 4 to go like this. Do like a 2-bar shape. You don't need it to go that high. Just kind of balancing out the levels of my oscillators too. I kind of want 2 to be the more prominent sound here. This is feeling nice. Let's head on over to filter 2. I want to do something a little bit more interesting with this guy. Maybe we could do like a comb or one of these formants. Let's do something fast with this guy, with the cutoff. Right? Or maybe let's do actually the random. Why are these target? Here we go. Let's do the random really fast. Maybe we could throw the random on this little formant transposition parameter. Yes. You know, I like it. I like the full depth because we're really getting that whole. Oh, thanks guys for the love on the formant. I love me some formant, especially with this dirty lower frequency layer. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to balance these out a little bit more, but yeah, so random, this is a question in the chat from Rogue Panda. Random is just, yeah, just like an LFO, but it's more, instead of just having like this simple repeating shape, like it's this triangle wave here, you get these sort of different styles. Like sample and hold's a really fun one too. Less smoother than like the purlin or the interpolated sine. Yeah, just generates a random movement to whatever parameter you attach it to. I kind of like the sample and hold though. Maybe we don't have all of these oscillators going through. listen to this thing. I wish I could balance out the formant and the mix between filter 1 and filter 2 a little bit more. Because it's just the formanted version's feeling a little too... It feels like it's overlapping, or it's taking over the prominent position that I want the filter 1 stuff to be having. Oh my goodness. Those drums are loud. Let's turn those down a bit, huh? Let's group these together. Rename this stuff a little. Call this kicks, and we call it snares. Sabers. No, snares. Drums. Turn these down. Yeah, that formant. Maybe let's try doing just like a nice little high pass filter. I don't know, the formant's just a little too much for me. Ladder. Let's try this guy. And then put this random on here. Just some little crispies. I think the formants is just, it's not that it's not matching melodically, it's just I kind of wanted this sound to be the prominent thing that we're focusing on. But once that formant got in, it's like all I could hear. All I hear is, and I'm like not trying to have that. So I think just having a high pass filter with that same sample and hold movement. Yeah, this is feeling nice. We should probably put this, that shit is sampled your voice. Yeah, I know, I was actually thinking of starting this session with some voice goofies recordings, but maybe we'll get into that later. Okay, so I kind of want to throw this macro on this filter cutoff, which did not do what I wanted it to. Here we go. What did you get him? Oh no, remove that one. So yeah, this can be our filter cutoff. Boop. Oh dear. Maybe we should put the LFO rate on a macro too, huh? Let's try that out. I don't know, the dotted rhythm's kind of messing with me, honestly. Maybe we switch that back. Let's see, what's the slowest I want this thing to go? 1 bar is pretty nice. Let's try 2 bars. Two bars is pretty nice too if I adjust that shape a little bit. You guys are funny in the chat. Thanks for making me laugh and hanging out. And if you are just joining us too, man, there's only 3 people watching. You all know what's up. I was about to plug the Daily Shred again, but y'all know where we at. Let's call this one LFO rate. Let's see, the highest this will go will be... Is that fast enough? What if we want to do something crazy? Yeah, like that stuff. We might want some of that later. So now we got a great LFO macro. This is pretty nice. Let's see. Should we head on to the effects section? I've really gotten everything out of this that I want. Oh, dang. You know what? Forget this FM pitch macro. We're putting it on this inharmonics thing here. Because that's just too cool. Wub wubs up in this baby. Big baby mama. All right. Dang. Ah! Oh, thanks, JP. I was gonna try not do wubs, but now I want to do wubs. Let's make a couple variations on this, huh? So let's do this. We're gonna open up this little fun disclosure triangle, take a hit of our vape pens, blowing out for the dubstep lords, and hit configure. And then we'll just get all our delicious little macros we made. Boop, bop, beep. Right onto our nice little... Man, why didn't you name these cool things? I named them cool things. Ah, you dingus. It's a little annoying that it didn't name those the same titles I had as the macros. God dang dingus. Whatever, I can remember numbers. Cool, so maybe one can be like... So, okay, we'll have one be like this, like little, not so much of that inharmonic stuff going on from the spectral morphing, and a pretty open filter, relatively. Cool, so this will be most, we'll call this sustain. And then we'll do another one where we will open up our lovely envelopes. And then let's automate some of these parameters here. This one we'll call wubs. And we'll get some of that inharmonic stuff. Actually, let's do one without the harmonics, inharmonics. And then we can do another one later with that. We'll have all the variations. Yeah, so all that long morphing was basically just those LFOs moving around a variety of parameters. Just a slower LFOs. Whether it be LFO1, half bar LFO, moving around some of our wavetable positions, or whether it be some of these other guys moving around the spectral morphing parameters here. But the kind of main motion we're getting is from LFO2, which is adjusting our filter cutoff. Cool. So thanks for the questions too, guys. I love clarifying things so you can all get this stuff too. Cool. So wubs. This is wubs. Let's bring that filter cutoff down. We're gonna automate this. And let's automate macro 3 as well. So this will be our LFO rate. That's nice. Maybe we could do a lower filter cutoff. Yeah. We'll call this one slow wubs. And then we'll call this one fast wubs. With this one, we can go to macro 3. Make that go a little faster. And then maybe we'll do a variation on the slow wubs, but with some more of that inharmonic. Maybe we could even do a little fun modulation shape within this envelope here. Let's do a sine wave business. And just kind of like adjust these anchors here so we can hone in on a specific range that we want. Maybe we can unlink that envelope and give us like an 8-bar loop. So the clip, the notation, the actual MIDI notation will still just be a 4-bar loop. But this specific automation is going to have a nice long 8-bar loop. So maybe we can say, oh, for this part, I want you to go down here. And then right here, let's highlight over this section and be like, you're going up here. Yeah, so we'll call these slow wubs plus spectral morph. Nice. Look at these delicious clips we're getting. Let's do another one of these, but we'll mess with that LFO rate again. Macro 3. Let's go to macro 2. These were, we'll call these ones fast wubs with spectral morph. Kind of want to make some more layers too. Let's just copy this MIDI from slow wubs spectral morph and throw that on an operator. Unlinked envelopes, yeah, Ryan, those things are tasty. You don't have to keep programming nodes to make things change. You can just program more automation or modulation. MIDI can be great, but it can be boring, especially when you're not like music theory whiz guy who knows all the right notes to play. Not saying that I'm not that person, of course. I'm just kidding. Anyways, operators. Whoa! Let's turn off this business for a second. Let's have some fun with the operator now. God dang, I'm just loving some weird dotted like filter movement going on. Let's get some of that. Get some of that in there. Let's get another LFO. Or no. No. Wait. No. Yep. What am I saying? Let's get another LFO, Max for Live style. Yeah, let's just go with this guy. And we're going to move around the rate this first LFO, which is our moving our filter cutoff. What if we did another LFO? Just duplicate this guy. Why not? Why wouldn't a guy? Map it to the shape. Am I crazy? Dang, that's cool. If we get some FM in here. I got an idea. Dude, James Packers, this ain't no accident. This is premeditated skill coming up in here. Don't give me that crap. Don't you give me that crap. Alright, I'm gonna do a fun little LFO device that I picked up. Another Max for Live business. LFO cluster. This is a device by Suzuki Kentaro. Check him out on GitHub. He's got some crazy, fun Max for Live stuff. And if you're just joining us now, this is the Daily Shred from Slam Academy, and I'm your host, Dumpling, with my wacky production variety hour. We're just making wub stuff. So I want to map a bunch of these to like FM amounts here. So let's just grab a few of these, and we're gonna map them to all of our different FM levels, and then we're going to switch up our algorithms to something like this. So now A is our carrier, which is that square wave we're hearing. And then we'll hear all these different FM modulators in parallel, but we really need to speed this thing up, huh? Yeah, wow, things are happening there. So let's give this like max depth too. And let's maybe... Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna have to finesse this thing a little bit. Let's maybe do a little bit of square wave shapeage going on, and I kind of want to speed up this rate and really adjust these depths here so that we're most of the time these levels I want to be sitting at 0 and then just randomly shooting up, which it looks like they're doing now. Negative infinity, bloop, blop, bloop. And we can see, based on these little trigger lights here, are these kind of CV voltage reading lights that we're sort of cascading, this LFO is kind of cascading to all these 3 different targets. So they're not all moving up and down at the same time, you know, they all kind of have a different position along the phase of this modulator here. We can even do some fun wave shaping stuff. I mean, this is already sounding pretty cool. Let's try tuning these FM modulators a little bit differently. Maybe one of them could be like an octave lower. Hit some like weird low frequency territories. Let's see here. Let's adjust these depths a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like with those FM, these oscillators here, DC and B, they're getting turned up a little too high. So we're just kind of adjusting our ranges here. Just get some subtle like layers of FM going on in there. Let's see, what's going to C? Let's get C's level a little bit more. Because C's got a really, we're tuning that one real high. This is nice, huh? So we got some motion. Let's compress this thing real hard. Let's turn off the drums for now. Phaser? I kind of want to use a different phaser. Let's swap this puppy out. What do we got? Effects. Let's use the little Native Instruments phaser. I've been having some fun with this thing lately. If any of you guys got that complete bundle, then you've got this thing. I'm kind of feeling the 2 notches too. Not like a whole lot of... Oh, here we go. Now you can see it. Yep. Give it a little stereo. Just a little bit. That's pretty nice right there. Cool. Let's see here. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna swap this back out for the Ableton phaser. But let's keep using that 2 notches. And then I want to create a fun little grouping of effects here that's gonna add texture and like stereo imaging to my sound, starting with this phaser. Let's just set up a little stereo LFO. So that's cool. That's a good effect. Phaser. Love it. Let's grab another effect. Let's head to my effects folder here. We got so much great stuff. Let's do an erosion. And we'll throw it on that wide noise. And let's just solo this. That's fun. What other cool effects do we got in here? Ooh, effects for days. Let's try using the corpus. Check this out, dude. We're gonna use this corpus, and we're gonna sidechain the MIDI from this track. Turn on that frequency mode. Oh god. No, don't. Ah, stop it. You're hurting me. Ah, god. Ah. Anyways. Yeah, that's what it sounds like when you put cool square wave through Beam. This thing makes sounds really loud. So you can see we're already fucking clipping super hard. Which is fine, you know. Let's turn it down a little. Hell's bells. Ah, hell's bells! AC/DC just infiltrate my Ableton session? What the hell? Cool. Oh, hold on here. So here we go. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted that beam there. Let's try messing around with the material, maybe. Yeah, so, okay. We've got 3 great effects here. Let's call this one phaser. We'll call this one noise. And we'll call this one hell's bells. Cool. Now, what we can start doing is creating some wonderful motion with all these different versions. What happens if they all play at once at the same time, though? That probably sounds awful, right? No? Maybe? I think it sounds very... It's like very compressed, but it's kind of cool. Alright, let's focus on the phaser. So we're gonna get we're gonna call this audio effect texture generator. And we're just going to open up our macros here and find the really important parameters that we want to mess around with these effects. It's probably frequency. I don't really want to go up high though. I'm not really looking for that. I'm looking for that business. Let's map that to macro 1. Customize our ranges here. So the lowest, oh, too low. That feels good. And then the highest. Yeah, that feels good. So we'll call this phaser center. Hey, my light just turned off. What are you doing, light? Hey, Google, turn on my studio light. You fool. Thank you. Technology, messing with my stuff. Bye, JP. Have fun in class.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
No, thank you.
Sorry, I don't understand.
She doesn't understand. Anyways, so we got phaser. Let's call this phaser center or something like that. Anything else we want to do with the phaser? Ooh, I like the rate. Let's do a little multifunctional macro here. I'm going to map the LFO amount and rate to macro 2. We'll call this stereo wiggle. And with this guy, we're going to have to customize our ranges again. So when it's all the way down, I want the LFO amount to be... Let's see here. Probably at around 27 there. And then I want the frequency to be around, I don't know, around there. And then as we turn this up, like the highest, yeah, something like that. We're playing Space Invaders, dude, and the little ship's starting to fly across the tub. Shoot that thing! Shoot it now! Okay. This is fun, guys. We're having a fun little sound design session. Cool, so that's great. We got some phaser parameters. Let's make these green. Yeah. Good phaser parameters. Let's check out the erosion. We probably want the frequency for sure. Let's put that on 3. I think I want the amount to stay at 2 hundo, but we'll put the width on 4 as well. So we'll call these noise frequency. Noise width. Let's make these like red or something. I'm not really gonna set custom ranges on those. I kind of like all the clicks in this knob. We want to keep that all there. Let's go to Hell's Bells. Probably decay time. But we got to be careful with this, because with this all the way up, it's just like... We don't want that. So let's say, like, right there, 355 is going to be our longest time, generally. And let's say, like, 90-ish is going to be our minimum. That's great. Let's try material. Actually, I'm just gonna kind of set that right there and leave it. This hit parameter, though, is doing us some nice, tasty bits. It's kind of like doing some fun panning, stereo pan happening here. We'll call this pan texture. And we'll call this bell decay. Give these a nice color. Brightness could be cool. We're definitely going to have to custom map those ranges as well. Don't want that going too high. So all the way up. That's good. All the way down. Yeah, I like that. Call this bell bright. Make that purpley. So look at this, guys. All right, now let's my final. This is the final thing I do for you all, and we're gonna group this rack into a rack. Wait, no, I don't need to do that. Pardon me. Now what I want to do is maybe grab that same LFO cluster, or maybe something similar. I've got a couple by this guy. We just pop one right here. We'll do a, yeah, let's just do the cluster. Cluster. No, cluster. There we go. Click the wrong one. You know, and now we can just start mapping these to all our fun knobs here and just create some random movement. Oh my gosh, there's so much happening. So I unsoloed all those chains now, so we're just working with, oh wait, where'd it go? So this is the thing, I want you, oh whatever, this should be fine for now. Wow, this is going nutso. What if we didn't map it to the phaser center, and we just threw an auto filter in low pass mode on the end, mapped it to that? No, we doing it? Yeah, baby. It's a pretty cool sound. This is great. I got two awesome sounds that I can work with. This will be a great start for me whenever I decide to hop back into session. We'll have so much work done already, and I'll be ready to maybe even construct these sounds into some sort of arrangement of sorts. But anyways, that's about all the time we've got today. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. It's been so fun hanging out with you. Wow. What a wacky time, am I right? Please check out Slam Academy on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, where we stream Monday through Friday, the Daily Shred. You see a bunch of great people making some really cool music and sounds. Yeah! Thanks, Ken. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for making this so much fun. Catch me next Monday, doing my dumpling thing. Alright, see you all next time.